Hello, 5th grade. So we've been learning that our mathematical system is based on tens. So if we look at this problem, 10 times 10, we automatically know that the answer is going to be 100. But what if we did more repeated factors and added another one in there? The answer would no longer be 100, it would now be 1,000. And we know this because we have 3 zeros. So I'm going to show you an easier way to look at a problem like this. It's called exponents. Here's the same problem we just did, 10 times 10 times 10, but I'm going to say it a little bit different. I'm going to say it 10 to the third power. This 10 right here is called the base, and the smaller number up here is the exponent. This expression really just means 10 times 10 times 10. We had previously done 10 times 10 times 10 and got 1,000, but I have a pattern to show you. If I have 10, I'm going to have my 1 here in the start, and then my exponent number will tell me how many zeros I need to put for my answer. That works really well when we're doing 10 to the power. Let me show you another example. Here we have 10 to the 0 power, and 10 to the 0 power would simply be 1. And 10 to the first power would be 10, because it would be 1 times 10. 10 to the second power is 10 times 10, which is 100. I'm hoping you're starting to see my pattern. And 10 to the third power is 1,000. Another way you could say it, instead of saying 10 to the fourth power, is you could also say the fourth power of 10, just kind of flipping the wording. I was always taught to the 10 to the fourth power, so that's just the way I say it. So you can see that the pattern is emerging here. Let me show you another part of this. You may see a problem like this, 10 times 10 times 10 times 10, and it may say put it in exponent form. So let's put this with an exponent. So how many 10s are there? So you would do 10 to the fourth power, and that answer would be 1 with 4 zeros, 10,000. Now here's 2 I would like you to try. Please solve these using the exponents to help you to solve the product. Make sure to pause the video now. Let's see how you did. So 10 to the third power will give us 10 times 10 times 10, which there are 3 zeros, so that would lead us to 1,000. And our second one here has only 10 to the second power, so that's going to be 10 times 10, 2 10s. And there are 2 zeros, so we know that our answer for this one is 100. Now we're going to step it up and take it a step harder. We're just going to add one step to what we were doing earlier. So you see that in addition, I now have a number that you're going to multiply times 10 to the second power. So let's look at it this way. First, solve 10 to the second power, and we know that is 100. So now I'm going to just bring down my other factor here. So my problem is 8 times 100, and we know that 8 times 100 is 800. Now try to solve this one along with me. If I look at 10 to the fourth power, I know that is 1 with 4 zeros, which is 10,000, and I'm going to bring down my 2 as my other factor, so now I have 2 times 10,000, which is 20,000. Are you ready to try some on your own? Please solve these on your own and press pause. Now that you've tried to solve them, let's see how you did. This problem would be 9 times 1,000, and that would give me 9,000. as my answer. And then over here we have 3 times 100. And 3 times 100 is 300. So I hope you enjoyed learning about exponents. We are going to take it a step further tomorrow in class as we explore exponents and what they mean.